York Regional Police have announced a major auto theft bust. This investigation, that's dubbed Project Mamba, resulted in 52 stolen vehicles being recovered with a value of more than $3.2 million. 11 people have been charged with 96 criminal offenses. Police say the vehicles were stolen from various parts of the GTA and were going to be shipped as far away as Azerbaijan. And the federal government now organizing a summit to address this growing issue of auto thefts in Canada. The summit was announced as part of the Liberal cabinet retreat. Industry estimates have suggested auto thefts have roughly doubled in Ontario and Quebec since 2022. And police in the GTA also see carjacking spike by nearly 50% since 2022 and about 300% since 2015. So for more on this, let's bring in CTV's public safety analyst, Chris Lewis. Good morning, Chris. Really nice to see you and to your take on all of this, because it seems like every day we're hearing about another development, another investigation involving auto thefts. Do you think it's about time that at a federal level this be addressed?
Absolutely. It's good morning to you, Court. Ultimately, this is a responsibility of police agencies at all levels, so municipal, provincial, and federal, as well as insurance companies and a variety of agencies within various governments. The Ontario government's already provided a fair amount of money to Ontario Police Services to help in this fight. So the feds are now coordinating a bigger picture meeting. This is happening from coast to coast. There's certainly international implications. So it certainly is a timely situation to get everybody's heads on one page on this.
So picking up on that, do you think more money would help expand investigations? Because I could only imagine the resources that would go into these types of cases.
For sure. I mean, like I said, the province has supplied millions and millions of dollars. The feds, the RCMP, and I've said this time and time again when it comes to cross-border issues, the RCMP, through no fault of the members themselves, are underfunded. And they're not spending a lot of time. They don't have the resources to fight the gun smuggling coming into Canada, let alone stuff going out of Canada. And you really need that federal partnership. So there's where a lot of funding needs to occur. And there's a variety of things that need to be done. Some of it's happening now. We're seeing, as you said, a big bust, and there's been several in the last several months. But somehow trying to plug that channel of them leaving the country in containers out of Montreal and places like that is huge. So efforts need to occur there, including the insurance industry, I'm sure, because they can provide funding and expertise. And of course, as well, the public needs to be educated as to how and try to prevent their vehicles from being stolen and becoming part of this international scam.
Chris, I also want to get your take on how sophisticated this seems to be. I mean, we have seen the videos. The police will share it with the media. We share it with the public. It seems like someone can get into a vehicle now in a matter of seconds, and before you know it, it's shipped away.
That's exactly it. I mean, the technology of having to not put a key in the ignition, et cetera, has been an amazing thing. But at the same time, the bad guys have figured out the technology, and they have the ability to copy those key fobs. So in order to fight that, we being the public that don't want their vehicles stolen, have to come up with other ways to prevent that, including, as I saw in the video, the club on steering wheels, kind of those physical old ways to fight this, and keeping your keys away from your front door so they can't copy it through some sort of electronic signal. So, I mean, that's just a couple of things that need to occur. But lots of investigations, lots of intelligence gathering, lots of communication between agencies is all part of it as well.
It's funny you should mention the clubs, Chris. I feel like I've noticed them a little bit more now, something I haven't seen in years. So I guess that's one way that people can help protect their vehicles. It just seems kind of older, right?
It is, yeah, but those old things sometimes help, and the club definitely, or similar products do help for sure.
Yeah. All right. CTV's public safety analyst, Chris Lewis, joining us live. Chris, thank you so much. Appreciate all of this morning.
Anytime, Courtney. Good talking to you.
You too.